In 1921, it saw the beginning of First Baptist when a few faithful members met in the Schnell Building in downtown New Port Richey. Within just 5 short years, First Baptist grew rapidly and purchased property, constructing its first building on the corner of Circle Boulevard and Central Avenue. The church struggled along with its members during the Great Depression, but flourished in the 1940s, called Pastor Ralph Acree in 1955, and built 2 new educational buildings in the 1960s. In 1971, First Baptist celebrated its 50th anniversary and had one of its own, astronaut Colonel James Irwin, as a guest speaker at the festivities. A child development center was established in 1973, and only a few years later, the original auditorium was raised to make room for the construction of a new sanctuary. The 1980s saw an explosion of growth and activities at First Baptist. Various age groups were established, including the Action Makers for young adults, and the senior adults were known as the Keenagers, spelled K-E-E-N-agers. The Lottie Moon offering reached new heights, and Reverend C. Thomas Bennett and Dr. Gene Smith served as pastors. Perhaps most notable to us today is that a decision was reached to relocate First Baptist Church to a 48-acre site on Trouble Creek Road. In 1991, an open-air celebration at First Baptist's 70th anniversary was held on the grounds of the Trouble Creek property, affectionately called the Promised Land. Reverend Guy Sanders was called as pastor late in the year 2000. He was instrumental in spearheading evangelistic community outreach, a construction fundraising campaign, and ultimately the completion of our current facilities in 2008. Pastor Guy retired in 2015, leaving an everlasting legacy for all at First Baptist, including an Upward Youth Sports program that reaches families in our community, life-changing mission projects to Peru that allowed members to serve far from home, a partnership with First Christian Academy to make First Baptist campus their home. First Baptist continues to love community by feeding more than hungry souls, as exemplified by the Pack-A-Sack program with meals for underprivileged kids in 5 area schools and weekly dinner for local foster families. This 100th year of First Baptist Church of New Port Richey finds Reverend J. Huddleston serving in his 4th year as pastor, guiding and encouraging the faithful during a season of pandemic, live streaming worship services, and now a new focus for all to boldly march onward together.